Alright, apologies for accidentally ending stream because I clicked the wrong button, but we're waiting around 10 minutes here for the last member of Free Agent Federation to show up, so enjoy the hype video.
I'm not sure if he has Counter-Strike now, or that's just a Counter-Strike, but he has Counter-Strike now.
Malfighter will find the whole team. Hell, Gage on Zach, go on it. Will steal the Elder Dragon. Massive ulti on a 2 as the Shockwave comes in. Colin will find.
Wait, I can look for something spicy in there.
Oh my god! Vladimir as well. And another pentakill for Red. Hello everyone and welcome back for another night of PSU LCS. Check Baron and possibly just die to some kind of like bush monster or something. We have not seen any of these teams from
No
and
way!
yep, steals a bear, just as I'm saying it.
He's 5 levels down!
He's looking for 1v1.
He can probably find us some split misses. Fail already half health to Vanguard, that's dope land. Bush already on top of the healing is too much. Veil with the solo kill top lane. Get back on the map fast enough from the flashpoint from Zedai going for the kill, finds it with the empowered Q and a double. Here's I'm not sure how much he's gonna do. Great! Paralyzing gaze with Bush, dodge out of a lot of that damage, and this ouch is a disaster. Once the death sentence lands true, and now Blind Flag might be trouble. Decides he flashes forward to try to grab the laser, but it's auto-attacking minions. Oh no, it's a disaster in the bottom lane. Oh, you hate to see it. He's trying to be sucked in quickly by Flying Flag and Doctor Wars. However, he's gonna go for the trade in the wave instead. Finds the calling and the kill.
Oh, not even gonna die here.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Already turned dragon. However, Girth all coming out, gonna try to slow this down, rip out top mid, make sure they get something out of it. It's pushed out, no! Stolen away! Oh, and Ezreal gets the drag.
Ezreal.
I think
His
he duels the Kiana and wins the 1v1!
Oh, what? What? The Thresh is...
There's no way Star Wars gets 1v1 my friend. Come on, the dragon
Is
is
it?
very low. Death Sentence finds the grab the spite on the dragon. Goes very low. Dragon gonna finish him off. His life is immediately caught up by the straight and coming in. A beautiful gaze from a legal position. Line comes in, trying to last time, but it's done on to Kongao. Kongao goes down. A big ulti onto 3 members, but he's still faced with Fiora, and that is one task too many. The GAs are popped. Kongao still alive though. He was super out there. Just going for 3 gauge. Has to try to find some more time. Finds 1 kill, looking for 2 on to take, but goes down. The next turn still stands. It is the Miracle Team fight. Week 6 of the PSU LCS is here. It is the final push for playoffs, as we still have 12 teams in contention for those coveted 8 playoff spots.
All the eggs in the Heimerdinger basket. The flash over the wall from Abba. The flash tapers into the R. JGD will be starting the dragon, and it looks like it most likely will be secured. Legal Sushi is nowhere in the red.
Go back. We win. I got ulted. I'm ulted. Yeah, more guys are coming out. Nice. There's a Lucian. Let's go.
Cardinal that walks from the end of the vein. The Lantern. Billy D wants a kick into the tier 2 turret. Oh my god. Billy D. Quite the performance here. Kirby is looking here. Jay Morris unspotted. With the ultimate.
Oh, he gets
Steals it with the death ray. That's your saving grace right there.
TP.
From he dodged the trap, not placed on the TP well enough to be stunned around. Oh my god. Combo. He does the flash face breaker to 3 and Thanos Gibby is gone, deleted, erased off the map, and there's 2 left to start missing. He does find the counter going very low.
He wins those.
The shield is
He wins those.
They win those indeed. Spike comes through, double kill for Star Wars. And you cannot kill the boss. God needs. The Sinners, Bang Energy Team, Les Savants, Jungle Diff, Disorderly Crowds, PSU Losers Q, Crimson Lions, and we funnel you up, all making those top 8 playoff spots to compete for the PSU LCS Fall Championship.
Or excuse me, Les Savants. And the Mantra E will hit everyone but Duckwings. He does go down and it bounces onto Infamous Trash. He will fall as well. A third kill onto Tiggs, the triple kill for the Luniverse. See some trading here. Banger Team's gonna pull the trigger. This Call the Forge God does come out from Inertia Drift.
Tiggs steals the soul with
Lucian calling. Forced to flash here. The teleport will come out from the Orion and the Luniverse. Big shockwave. Finds 2. Infamous Trash will fall and Ducklings shortly after. 3K, scout of the week. Oh, the Forge God. Kale is just ending the game in the base. The Baron does go down, but to the side of Yo Bang Energy Team, but the Kale is just at the Nexus. The recalls are being canceled. Only Thanos Gibby is back. Can he stop this Kale? He is not going to be able to do it here.
That's
No.
Oh
my. Hey. That is a Mr. Yi there.
Mr. Yi. Mr. Lazy's Mr. Yi.
What he's kill. Might be looking for 2 is he's just going to walk under turn as he's got the aggro for the time being. Gets that run, but it doesn't matter. He's Lazy going in, grabs the opposite to dodge, goes to prison,
Dodge.
the ulti as well as more by trying
Oh,
to get the
it's
bomb
over.
over fail. With Lazy going to all through the play card, doing what he can, and he just bleeds up out. Trying to beat up the ability to find the big paralyzing gaze, and now the cookie starts to crumble. Ward of Winter going very low in the back, like Kirk's called, not going to be able to find him, but Crowbar going down for the triple kill.
Quadra?
Give him the crazy miss.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the PSU LCS Fall Finals between the Sinners and Les Savants.
We do see Orn going in.
Call the Forge God on Denise here. The flash is going to come through. Counter-Strike comes out, able to land the knock-up and the auto-port to answer. But the tie is here at 2v2. Veil comes down with a W. The Solar Eclipse does come through after the Petrifying Gaze. The calling is going to take down Veil and meets Rick with the hero play here. The Dragon will go the way of Les Savants here. A massive Petrifying Gaze from Veil. Find 2 in the back. Star Wars Geek getting chunked. He's going to stay alive for now. Rick's gonna go down 2 Veils. The tie is also gonna fall here. And a triple kill for Veil could be a possible penta. The engage right onto Rick. He's gonna go down almost completely saved by the wild growth here. The curtain call comes down. Kogan and Crims goes down to Tiggs. And Duckwings takes down Star Wars Geek.
It's a massacre!
What a play! Coming in from the Corki are massive here. Tiggs gonna get chunked pretty low here. But it won't be enough. And ladies and gentlemen, we have your PSU Fall 2020 champions, Les Savants. Congratulations.
Alright. Welcome one, welcome all to the start of the Spring 2021 PSU LCS Split. I'm Dom, joined here tonight by Dan and Devin.
Hello.
To kick off our split here with Penn State Division 1 versus Free Agent Federation. As our first game of split, and we are already into draft, I believe. As I don't have it up on my screen. There we go. So we have Leona Ezreal hitting the bench by D1. Free Agent Federation taking away the Jhin and the Hecker. Malphite also taken away by D1. As well as Gnar now by Free Agent Federation.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, you know, it's the first game of the season, but it's just a kind of it should be a gap everywhere. Like, it's something we should expect. I cannot disclose too much information about the draft because you know I have some insider information and I don't want to leak on accident. So I'll be having my co-casters take care of draft on both friends.
Indeed.
I got something to say. Knowing the players on HD's teams, we got the Penn State Division 1, which is the D2 team, by the way. They're, you know, bred together. They know each other very well. You have Free Agent Federation on the other side, though. They, you know, just got put together this season for the season as free agents, and I expect greatness from both these teams. I hope that Free Agent Federation can show something great in their first outing.
Yep, well, like, I'm
Gets
already liking the
into.
two picks up here. Zaya, a traditional answer into the Kai'Sa, the D1 blocking away for Dystopia Reaper. And then Nautilus as well to take away from that Kai'Sa Nautilus play that we've seen so much in the professional level. A ton of the capacity stacks on Kai'Sa can do some really good things as well as being a strong team fighter. So far, despite maybe what you see in rank disparity between these two teams, Region Federation show they at least know how to draft some decent compositions, and it will be the Zyra to round out D1's first round.
I actually can comment on this a little bit. Zyra, you know, it's one of Rooks' comfort champs, and he really enjoys the champ. So I think he just wants to, you know, flex on them a little bit with the high damage bot laner. So far, I think D1's draft is very, like, I mean, even I think D1's draft is like easier to play in certain senses, and I think it'd be really very difficult for Zaya and Nautilus to do much in the bot lane in this game if played properly by D1.
Yeah, but Jarvan, a bit of an unfamiliar champion, it seems like, in this day and age, but going to be going up into the Udyr. Does have the Cataclysm of Udyr as a champion without a dash. You can't really get out from. You do have that limiting factor, try to keep maybe Udyr off of some of your carries, but not super sure on the Jarvan. There are reasons we haven't been seeing it over the favor of the more carry jungler meta, but that meta not necessarily, of course, applying to PSU LCS, because we are known for our tanks in the jungle.
Tanks get wins, bro.
I think what we'll see throughout this season, or this split at least, for PSU LCS, since this is the non-ranked cap split, we'll see a lot more of a, especially in the higher tier games between the top, what should be projected to be the top teams, we'll probably be seeing a lot more like champs that are very similar in style to what's being played in the pro level, high elo solo queue. But I think it's way easier to execute on tank junglers and engage junglers, because you can just gank and then get kills if like the opponent makes a mistake. So I think I actually do like that Free Agent Federation opted for the Jarvan in that kind of style, so that they can really just if they ever get a good gank off, they can actually still get like some edges in these fights.
Maokai gives his first lock-in here on the red side of the Free Agent Federation. Over on the Aatrox, not super sure about the matchup, but Maokai, something we've traditionally been seeing in the bot lane here in Season 11. Aatrox, of course, still very strong, has a Gore Drinker, has been nerfed on the current patch, but tons of healing available, tons of AoE CC if you can hit those sweet spots to definitely help out in dealing with the amount of dive that Free Agent Federation have put together. Way on D1's last lock-in, so looking here for a mid laner. Azir definitely a safe scaling pick. But it will be the Camille instead, so Lord knows where any of these are going.
I have a feeling that's Aatrox mid. Because I don't think Aatrox is going to beat Maokai.
I believe, so I know Mr. Lazy somewhat, because, you know, like I've played with him a lot in a sense, and this man really does have a champion Ocean, so I cannot say for sure, but I could see him playing either of those champions, and we can probably have it. We will see soon where the Camille or Aatrox is going, but I think it'll be very, very exciting to watch either of those champions mid, because it's quite fun to see, I think, because it's quite, you know, it's quite broken, I think, because both these champions are actually, you know, especially with Gore Drinker on Aatrox, like Homie does not die, and Camille is just, you know, homies are nerfing Udyr instead of Camille in 2021. So I think it'll be quite interesting to see the matchup in the mid lane.
Yeah, definitely not something you see too terribly often there, but would like to see how Ducklings, Palace, and Camille, again, PSU LCS Fall 2020 champion, sitting up here for Penn State D1. Camille, one of his more prevalent picks throughout that split, definitely into playoffs, seeing plenty of bans, plenty of picks, and plenty of W's. Certainly going to be something that's hard to deal with.
Yep. We're gonna get confirmation on where everyone is going in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if we were just looking at this purely on draft. Oh. Ooh, nice.
Ahead, yeah.
Mario versus PSU, yeah.
So, forgot one. There you go.
I mean, I think purely looking at draft, honestly, I'd probably still give the edge to D1 in this game. If you purely look at draft, not player skill, I think that basically blue side has more broken champions than red side, so I think blue side will win. Concerning Kaisa, I think Kaisa, Aatrox, and Camille are all very strong, and Udyr is also strong.
Is Aatrox top?
They might slow trade, so we'll have to see.
Well, what's the point?
To mess with them a little bit, get in the mind.
I guess.
In the mental game.
If I saw the rank differences this game, I would be already tilted. No flame.
I mean, that's just how it is at this point, flame or not.
True.
You are looking at, I believe, a silver average team versus a diamond average team if memory serves from the loading screen. So
I believe that is
certainly
right.
a bit of disparity. Not necessarily the most unwinnable thing you could ever have in League of Legends, but
It's true.
so
I would also argue the champions. Like as Devin was saying, I think the champions are mega broken on the side of D1, D2, because one, Udyr, which has been running the LCS lately, as we probably just saw from the finals of the lock-in tournament that ended a couple hours ago. And also, Camille is still the most broken champ of the game at me. I mean, I only talk about top lane champs because I'm a top lane player, but Aatrox is also broken. Anything isn't Darius, really.
anything that isn't Darius.
Yo, that's I don't know that one, sir.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
And I'll see you at work. Anyways, I think, yeah, I think, I mean, it'll still be interesting to watch to see how the meta develops in this season. For this season PSU LCS. Homie really hovering. Homie really wants to pick Moonstone or something, but Zai will be being picked at the end of the day.
Yup. If I could do some community outreach real quick. Hello Twitch chat. This is the first game of the PSU LCS. We are excited to cast for you, but we don't want to see any toxicity, you know what I'm saying? So I see you Team Lunar Flare saying cringe A-word caster. That ain't cool, bro. But yeah, Devin is cringe. That's true.
Oh, what? That's screwed up, man. That's quite effed up, as I might say.
Don't hate on the players until they screw up. Then free reign, you know.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, homie. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like my favorite type of wing is duck wings. Actually, you know, he is my fellow champion on the Penn State University League of Legends Championship Series Fall split in the 2020 year.
Very good top laner.
Casters, can you tell us how to play comp? So, I think to play your comp, you need to sub in PSU Veil on the Rumble pick real quick so that you can have a Turbo Smurf. And Rumble probably doesn't want to take Kame in this lane. Furthermore, I believe that if you just camp Rumble and try to roam with that advantage in the mid lane, you can probably do a lot. However, I don't think it will be very easy to do that in this game versus the likes of Penn State Division 1. So other than that, I mean, I think another issue I saw was that instead of taking Nautilus support, I think it might not have been bad to take Maokai early instead, and try to flex that instead, but that's like something that's in the draft.
More
That's,
draft than the actual
yeah.
competition. Both are still going to serve a similar purpose here, but
Yeah.
in team fight, Wombo still definitely present for free agents. With the Cataclysm
They have a lot of catch
equalizer
up.
on top. Definitely going to be a lot of damage coming through. Then you have Nautilus for heal as well as Maokai, so a lot of the onus this game, I think, on Blurger and Degrader to really pump out the damage.
I mean, if they
Whereas-
can like go even in a wombo later, like it's I think winnable. But obviously I think this game you really need to itemize early previous wounds. Aatrox and Camille both heal a lot. Aatrox obviously starts ramping up early with Gordrake purchase, but Camille does take some time if he's going Triforce. But with Thunder, she's also going to be healing quite a bit. So I'd expect to see probably early Brambles from Maokai, and then Rumble probably pick up a Oblivion Orb after his Mythic.
For spectator delay to finish up, but you have to give some predictions here for game one. Okay, I'm gonna restate this for some analysis purpose. Predictions on game one: turning nameplates off.
Turning nameplates off?
Turn nameplates off.
I think Blue Side is a better
Blue side.
comp because they have they have stronger champions in the game.
Ditto.
Nameplates on, I'm gonna predict that Mr. Lazy 519 will run it down at least 2 kills because he's not gonna respect Jarvan ganking mid. That's my prediction for Mr. Lazy 519.
D2 manager has played.
Coach, man.
Coach, apologies.
Yeah.
Has played-
Nah, Red Side. Yeah, Bell did mention Red Side is easier to play, for sure. But the thing is, you can like, I mean, it's easier to play, but it lacks like, it's just weaker if that makes sense. If a Blue Side comp just gets played like to I think 80% power probably. Comic Precision Rumble, Pepega. Alright, we're about to get into the game here.
Yep. Getting into game one. FA Division 1 versus Free Agent Federation to kick off the spring split of PSU LCS.
Alright, so on first glance, I do see that Mr. Lazy opted for the TP Ignite. Trying to murk a homie. Getting a bit cocky here. I think everything else seems fairly standard in terms of rune choices and such.
Yep, 5-man spreads from both teams. No one looking to really get too feisty here on the level 1s.
Yep.
No real reason
Chat
to flip
to,
the game.
I actually had to make a phone call to Dystopia Reaper before the game started because I think he was sleeping. So maybe maybe the only chance of them winning is from his his lag from waking up just now.
Very nice
Nice
Nautilus
Nautilus
skin. Yep, very good skin.
Was that the Shanghai one, whatever?
Um,
I think it's-
I don't think it's Shanghai. It's
Sean Lai?
Shanghai Scrolls
Sean
or
Lin?
something.
Yeah, something.
I'm not
it is
entirely sure, but they all look pretty sick. The Cho'Gath one is also.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Top tier.
Duckwings did show me the Cho'Gath one. Also Cho'Gath, a very broken champion with the Turbo Chem tank.
I don't know. Broken's a strong word, but very strong.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
It's broken if Camille's not in the game probably.
Yeah, true.
But Camille has a Cho'Gath
As long as
ult.
Camille, Kaisa, and Vayne aren't in the game, and no one buys Kraken Slayer.
I mean, Camille has a Cho'Gath R on a 5-second cooldown, so you know. That's good. So we're seeing bot start from Udyr looking for a 5 camp probably, and then J4 also looking for maybe a 4 or 5 camp into gank mid or bot. So I expect to see a gank probably in the bot lane or mid lane from J4 because of a Nautilus setup, or just like maybe an easy, very easy, at least burn from lane. But
Mr. Lazy grabs the second frog cube, but Jarvan there to bail the mid laner out. Rough trading here from the Rumble early on. And
Looks like cut out here.
Level 2 level 1. Definitely a bit of...
So Peter Reaper trading very hard back in, but not getting any retaliation trading. You push on the tower very early. Now J4 is on the blue buff, perhaps actually looking for a gank in the bot lane. So Lazy dominating lane already, as essentially what we expected.
Yep.
Dr. Pooj looking for a gank.
Root does not land on an all. Slugger looking for some feathers, but can't really find them just yet. Our Rook's just gonna walk away. Because he's not for help. Helpmore comes in. Great. Might have gone too deep. Gets the kill to save his life for now, but Slugger ignited in the backside, gets rooted up. Our Rook is for the kill. It's first blood from Dystopia Reaper. And possible believe as well. Yep, the Acathian Rain to claim. And double kill in the bot lane for Dystopia Reaper, though. Low health bars all around. A close fight by both teams.
Yeah, turbo bait from Mr. Lazy, and somehow does get out alive actually, even though he was chunked out very low that little TP exchange, which gets to pick up some CS in the mid lane. Yeah, I mean Kai'Sa getting 2 kills this early is very good. Kai'Sa's incredibly strong champion. We'll get that Gale Force for Kraken Slayer and just start pumping out mad damage against the for the Penn State Division 1 team.
I think the scariest thing I'm seeing in this game is just how poked out everyone is getting on the side of Free Engine Federation. Like every lane is like constantly like 300 health lower than their target.
And that definitely hurting Degrader there as Flash under the turret from Mooch to claim a kill.
Yep. Already we're seeing a huge CS advantage for basically every lane, but mid lane, where the committee did actually have to burn a TP in the bot lane, especially in the jungle where the Udyr is quite a few camps low.
One sweet spot, but still doing very low hazard for the Flash Duck Wings. Still very healthy on the Aatrox. That's going to be the forced TP out of H1 post recall.
I think I was fed wrong information by him. He told me for the last 3 months that he kind of played Aatrox. What is he doing here? Not sure.
He's lying to you, bro.
He lied to me.
He's lied to us.
He lied to me about not being able to play the most broken champion in the game. Okay, Kai'Sa getting cut out.
Down though on the counter from Burger.
Zyra plans.
Exactly going to hit is our Rooks. Gonna be just fine.
Zyra plans is murking though, so much damage. Such a broken champion. I think the main issue is just that I think in this current state of the game, Zyra actually does way more damage than Kai'Sa in the early laning days, so I feel like it'd be more wise to try to get a engage onto Zyra rather than Kai'Sa for the most part. But either way, I think they're so far behind that it's very difficult.
Here is coming in with Tiger Case trying to get the kill, doesn't grab it just yet. As Dr. Pooj able to grab the flag and drag to safety. And kind of a weird counter gank setup in the mid lane for both teams ends up resulting in no death, no summoners, just probably a lost wave here for Degrader unless he decides to use a TP.
So we have Dragon.
Nope,
Non-Drake Chronos flip to the mid lane. Already a 15 CS lead for Neil here in the mid lane. Kind of exactly how we kind of expected in this game. But what do you guys think that that Free Engine Federation has to do to try to make a little bit of a comeback play in this game?
Well, like you said, every lane is at least 10 CS down, including the jungles. The Jarvan is getting out jungled quite heavily.
Yeah, trying to go further though. Already ignited, burning down, has the feathers, but not the mana, and Dystopia Reaper doing a killing spree. Hopefully it's gonna be soon to follow. R-Rook's gonna trade back on Zap, and Dr. Sue's grabbing one turn. Still 2 for 1 right now. Dystopia Reaper looking for the kill as well. Despite not gonna get healing from the minions, and Dystopia Reaper grabs another one. And the top lane, Ducklings finds a solo kill on the H1, and that's a 4K gold lead at 6 minutes in.
You want to use the Maokai W to dodge the Q, not to go directly into it. It's quite unfortunate.
So matchup is not really that Maokai favorite anymore because of how strong Aatrox is, but there are definitely ways for Maokai to gain advantage, at least or hold even, for in this lane. So.
Good man, land on the R-Rook. Blade Claw has already been used. There will be no follow-up route on to the Zyra. Still decent trade.
He's looking for a... He's just gonna go up and counter jungle now.
Super Reaper definitely showing that he is still an auto-field mid laner at the end of the day.
Really early in the trade, but he comes down on the Super Reaper and shut down with the Blade Caller. Now the teleport coming in from Aatrox. Hopefully he's gonna have to try to peel off stuff. Does land on the corner. Tries to grab the Blade Caller, but doesn't have enough damage. And Mooch already still in that bot lane to kill him. Meanwhile, mid lane Hextech ultimate him down. The second Q rock there. Mr. Lazy, the solo kill on the Degrader. And some signs of life from Free Agent Federation in the bot lane, but it's traded back. They got an inch, but it's gonna be PSU D1 taking another mile.
If that's signs of life, they're just zombies and they're getting headshot right now, man.
Back and drag goes in, does not connect. Emo comes out. Ducklings does lose quite a large wave here and allows for Heinz to kind of catch back in a little bit at least in terms of gold or XP. But at the end of the day, he did still get a kill in the bot lane. And I don't think it will be that, or an assist in the bot lane, so still is getting the team ahead.
Heinz
honestly
did invest in anti-healing though, which is nice.
That's good.
Grab that early bramble, that's going to be very helpful when laning against Aatrox.
I'd like for them to try to hold TP and fight for a Drake, where they can try to wombo at the very least. The squishier targets like Kai'Sa, Zyra, and then maybe they can try to find an edge in this game.
So this might be very close. Dystopia Reaper, or not yet, 6 I should say. All did Dystopia Reaper or Instinct. One more on attack will do it, and that's going to be the 2 kills in the bot lane. Fighting the level down. Degrader though looking for possibly the cleanup kill. Gets rooted up by Rooks, who is in the bush. Unbeknownst to the Rumble, flashing forward. Doesn't find the equalizer. It's off to the side. Now Degrader has the overheat. Doesn't get the trade back. Dystopia Reaper single-digit HP on the Kai'Sa.
A bit ambitious, very close to killing.
And now Dr. Booth coming down into the bot lane as well. The Ignite going down, tries to grab some extra damage. Does get the kill finally onto the Kai'Sa. But it is traded back.
That is some hard grade from everyone involved.
I think if I was Penn State D1 right now, I'd be flaming my AD carry. Think homie's trolling a little bit, not really respecting a lot of the engage coming out from Nautilus and Azaya, but the fact is positioned right behind. I do believe that he is not very experienced at playing against Zaya currently because homie did get auto-fit into ADC very, very recently, so Zaya has not been meta.
Has not been meta since, well, last season.
Okay, the double dot gets popped. Away, phase rush, sprinting away, broken champion.
Yeah, Hectic on the middle, on the top lane. Yep, there's Cho'Gath ulting for the kill. Definitely trying to follow on to Heinz. Mooch also in the area, not going to be able to find it as a flash from Heinz, able to get himself away. Another hook landing in the bot lane. Lurker now with the Feather Storm. Going to pop it out, grab the kill on Dystopia Reaper, but Zyra ulti going to grab the knockup. Arrook's now very low. Wolfily is searching for that extra red line to claim it. They don't want to go down to Rooks just yet. They're going to try to find it. Finds the CC and the shutdown on Blade Call, and that's but 2 for 0 over to the Free Agent Federation bot lane. And some much needed golden income as Riptail pop top lane by Penn State Division 1 to try to get that cross map trade play.
Well played by the bot lane, actually.
Yeah, if I was Bush right now, I'd be like, why is my bot lane inting? I'm obviously making play on the other side of the map. But at the end of the day, still very, very good for Penn State D1. Getting that Aatrox ahead is very, very strong. He does have the Gore Trigger now, so don't think anyone can go home at this point unless they have sent like 3 or 4 onto him. And even then, it'll be a very tough task to do.
We're getting some mod abuse right now. No cap. Watch yourself fail. The tears are over.
El Presidente Veil.
Presidente is actually Veil actually is the best.
I love you, man.
Yeah. Dragon is spawning in very, very shortly actually. We just still on the top side of the map, but I do think that...
Dreadlight does miss, touches the wall, so they're trying to get the feathers down. W2 is caught out and killed. Wolverine is down, neutralizes on to our rook. The kill goes out, but Lazy in the middle of the whole team shuts down onto the Maokai. And it's a 3-0 in favor of Free Agent Federation. They're going to try to go for this early Infernal Drake while Aatrox pushing the top lane, going to get the tier 2 top lane turn for this, so... Still gonna get something out of her. No, yeah, double TPs. Or no, just single TP. That was a back channel. But Secret in the top lane, possibly gets solo killed now.
He's
as the
dead.
Damage comes
the
through
Gore Drinker,
miss on the Gore Drinker, but still the kill.
Yo, why is my team throwing? That's what I gotta say. Anyways, yeah, I think that was very greedy to check into the Dragon area without a numbers advantage at the time. Although they're very, very far ahead, but like that team comp has such an insane catch potential because of the Rumble Equalizer as well as Nautilus Soul as well as Flag and Drag from Jarvan. So you can't really underestimate it unless you're really turbo far ahead, but in this case it was essentially a 2 or 3v5.
Here is Aatrox and Gore Drinker, so very, very strong. The biggest already gone. Captain's done a killing spree, looks for Hines, finds the sweet spot. Twisted advance away from Hines, gonna try to buy time with a flash forward. Gore Drinker, Duckling grabs a 2v1. And gonna extend that gold lead to around 8,000.
I think Hines played that pretty well actually, but he has no damage. And to honestly near this Dr. Pooj, because he didn't have Gore Drinker built yet. I don't know. Once they have Rumble there, they're not gonna kill Duckwings.
So Lazy looking for a little bit of trade here. Not land the hook shot.
Gonna flash dive play.
Winter Storm warning. Penn State University.
Up or on or near campus.
That is
Wolverine is dead. There comes Moot. Gonna walk in there and last with that one. Feather from pops by Flurger, but the Blade Caller doesn't hit. Does have the kill for trying to
the bear slap.
Moot.
Okay.
Has the bear slap. There's double kill.
It's a tear. God, they're in the jungle my way.
Hines though, trying to duel Mr. Lazy with a very strong meal. Hextech ultimatum coming down again. And in the bot lane, shutdown action does go on from Jarvan, so counter kill with the equalizer from Degrader, but in the top lane, it's gonna be another solo kill for Mr. Lazy. And a continued acceleration of the gold lead to 10,000 in 14 minutes.
Low-key thought this was gonna be a KDA farming game, but it looks like they're kind of running it. 646 on like Kaisa and 339. 339 not as bad, but so far I think obviously Penn State D1 is very, very far ahead. They have a 10k gold lead almost, and all they really have to do at this point is just probably get the next Herald, get Drake, and then maybe just accelerate, continue to grow their lead, because I don't think if they play properly, it is possible for anyone to match either Camille or Aatrox in the side lane, 1v1 at least, or even 1v2 for the most part.
And that is how you characteristically beat these team fight wombo combo S compositions. You play a 1v1, you play a 4-1, you don't take fights, and then you are able to split the map. Of course, when you're 10,000 going ahead, that becomes less and less important. But definitely an avenue that I'm hoping D1 will pursue here to really put a quick end on this game, because they could potentially look for a 20-minute end off the first Baron.
Yeah. What I'd like to see Free Agent Federation do here is just try to find picks with vision if possible, because Zyra is a champion that is quite squishy, and if you can like try to find her while she's like trying to get a ward by herself with like Nautilus Hook or Rumble Equalizer, like she's essentially just free money walking around, but he doesn't get the hook shot in.
So they're looking for the Blade Caller, doesn't know how to down and find them, and yep, good pick by Flurger and Wolfelius. Now Dr. Twitch has Cataclysm onto Zyra, and another kill for Flurger with the Gale Force.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Mr.
mean-
Lazy was there.
There's
Exactly
your
what I
pick you're
said.
looking for, but
Yeah, look for the picks and
Oh,
looks
they
like
have the spot. Now Duckling going in with the ultimate. Two-man knock is going to try to buy some time. But Flurger is getting 1v1 by the Udia. There's no escape from that one. Duckling goes unstoppable. Wolfley is going to be soon to fall. Tries to flash from the wall for now, but outrunning
It's a
Udia.
tear.
Said and done. Equalizer coming out trying to buy some more time. And it buys just enough for Wolf Elias to walk on out of there.
the confirmation that Rick C said Penn State D's overrated, even their coach is overrated. I'll have you know that I carried you in Penn State LCS last fall, bro. No cap. Drake is coming up in about 20 seconds. Take a fight for it.
Try to go for the 1v1 defense beforehand as Hines grabs Twisted Advance as well as the ultimate for the Hector called Minute Dodge away from any type of further C. Means that Mr. Lazy is going to be able to walk his way out of that one with another 300 gold.
Yep, Drake is spawned now. He's not being started by anyone. Udyr is still coming out from the base.
Yeah, a bit of a staggered back timing here by D1 is
If you can find a pick here, actually, would be really, really
Free Agent
insane.
Federation does have a chance to come in, grab some of this vision, clear out some more, but the roof comes down onto the jungle, and that might be it for Dr. Food. Aatrox coming in, and Dystopia Reaper as well with the killer instinct. Cataclysm goes on him though, as well as the Blade Caller. Dystopia Reaper goes down. Duckling though spending off most men that they can handle. Duckling goes unstoppable. Mr. Lazy slays Flurger. The double kill for the Camille comes through, and that will be the Dragon and a 11k gold lead for the side of D1.
Yeah.
Okay, boy, how alpha is Kaisa?
I don't think Free Agent Federation gets the dragon after that one.
I agree. I think I think they got worked to say the least. Kaisa kind of just ulted into 5 people. That was pretty funny. Very alpha player here. So at this point, Mr. Lazy does miss the hook shot.
I had to take that 15 damage from tower. That'll heal back in 2 seconds.
He does have a Bam Scepter.
That's one thing that we also can highlight here as you look down the item bar. I can't even say that because Flurger is trying to 1v1 Camille. That's not normally something you want to do as an ADC equalizer, trying to buy some time, but you know, that's a lot of true damage to try to deal with. And Mr. Lazy gonna basically out of there. Dr. Boot goes forward as well, but Mooch is there to save the day. As Mr. Lazy out of mana, if possible, will be engaged. Mooch is gonna punch the Jarvan a bunch and head on his merry way. But as I was saying, just looking at the item bars, mythics on every single person already for D1, most on their second item or more. And look across the side onto Free Agent Federation. Still missing a mythic on Maokai, still missing a mythic on the mid laner. And only really Flurger with any substantial gold here, having the Essence River in inventory as well as the Gale Force.
Yeah, I mean, they broke. He's really got to start begging for some gold now.
Yeah, 15k down almost, 14 and some change. But definitely a steep mountain decline, one might say unwinnable, as we are now past the SKT margin for victory.
Yeah.
I've seen Jin Air win these.
Okay, Mooch with the
but
flank.
Hines probably
Air
doesn't
spot.
win these. Mooch going to grab the kill. No, Hines actually
Hines
able to
does live.
watch out.
Eat this. Let's get popped. Now the Dystopia Reaper running it.
Gonna allow Fleur to grab that kill, and we continue from Super Pooch looking for first another blast from Aurox. This is a lot of kills coming in for a 15k gold lead.
Yeah, there's some insider information actually. I'll give you this. The first time he played Kaisa was actually today in their official CSO game. And this is his second game on Kaisa ever, so quite this
up. The heck of a win here is Duckling finding the knockout, finding the AoE damage, equalizes not enough for further falls as well. Dr. Food trying to fit off when he came back by Duckling with the double kill, going godlike to the kill on to Mr. Lazy for double. Finds the last to fall. It's the 5 for 1 ace for the side of D1 as they're just going to immediately start the bear here at 21 minutes. So now, gentlemen, Dan and Devin, my boys with the E to the start of the name, give me a timer, give me a clock. How long does it take D1 to end this game?
At least 10 more minutes because Mr. Lazy's gonna sprint it 3 more times.
Alright, so Devin is at
I'd say 6 minutes.
31:30. Dan's gonna be at 36:35. I'm gonna say 25:40. I'm gonna go optimistic of my D1/D2 boys here and say they can end it pretty quick. I think if they just run it down with Aatrox, run it down with Camille, you probably break a mid turret, probably break the inhib, and then can probably just wipe from there off a poorly fought team fight to get going.
Yeah, I mean, I think
got Girth up first.
even if they like sprint a team fight at this point, I think they win. Like, even if they like super misplay, like it's Aatrox. Like, he's just gonna do AOE just by existing almost. So
Not deciding to push the mid lane though. They're gonna grab camps, so just gonna pillage the village.
yes, indubitably. Looks like they might be opting for a 4-1 kind of approach, maybe a 1-4. It's quite bizarre when Red Terror is actually spawned top, and I didn't realize that. So I guess they would try to force spot with Red Terror top, so they have to respawn, which is kind of peculiar when they could just force
They're
Terror.
sending 2 to do this.
I'm trying to figure out some of these minions here. This really becomes himself out of danger. So Degrader buying his team a little bit more time to rally for this defense. Fair minions now in 2 lanes. This is Duckling switching back towards the mid lane with Lazy and our Rook.
Yep.
And they're just kind of like bot wave be cleared out by Rumble here. Kind of odd lane assignments by Pente Division 1 as they go impatiently for that. Solo throw to there goes Godlink. Going very low though. Might go down to the feather storm. Yeah, shut down on the flurry. Ain't able to flash away from Mooch. Camille is down, but still 4 members remaining for D1 and a almost 20k gold in defeat. Hines going in, so he's on the back line with the Murder trying to get the step down and taking that fast enough. So Liz and Hines, the last pathetic, falls to our Rook. The double kill. Inhibitor gonna fall. That will more than likely be the game in a second. Wave of minions coming in here, and despite how it looked at some instances, D1 coming out with a dominant performance here. 20,000 be the gold lead at 20 minutes in the game. Next
I'm shocked.
about on that number.
Flabbergasted even.
Yo, GG guys.
That
Quite
will
a
be
banger of a match.
We tied those.
All right, and that will be game 1 over to Penn State Division 1. General takeaways, gentlemen. What'd you like? What'd you not like? What'd you think could be improved on? Draft adaptations, you name it.
Danny, you can go first.
Sure. Ban all the top lane champs you can. I don't think any other lane matters. That is the only takeaway I can honestly give.
The tip I can give is that for Free Agent Federation, I would like to see some, actually let me invite you guys to the custom lobby here. Oh, he got you. And
Good
not
need to
talk
give me.
top power.
I'm gonna let you guys talk for a bit because I gotta update graphics.
Yeah. So what I like to see here for the most part for Free Agent Federation is I just want them to pick something simple. And then it's okay if they fall behind. Like if you actually do want to win this legitimately, I think to win this game, to even like try to cheese anything, you need to pick something simple, something that's like very, very easy to execute and try to essentially cheese your way to a victory versus this team. Realistically, I mean, Penn State Division 1 is the team. They've been playing together for this iteration has been playing together since December or November. However, the team itself has been together since last September. So the synergy, the coordination is probably not going to be easily matched. So the best way to win is just to find some picks that you can cheese with, perhaps something where you can really just hard focus one lane, maybe try to get them super far behind, try to tilt them or something like that. So if you really want to take a game off like that, I think that would be the movement in this game.
I agree. I mean, if they want to play one lane hard, they were trying to that this game. To be fair, they hard focused on the bot. They kind of left Maokai to fend to his own, if you will.
leave him to the wolves, is what I might say.
Yeah, they left him to the wolves, and unfortunately got cut down by Aatrox's large sword. I honestly, if they can just do what they did just now, better, with less hiccups in the bot lane, I think they could weasel out a win.
Yeah, it's like you need two conditions to be fulfilled essentially. One, you have to play very, very well. Like versus you have to play like a little bit above your normal power level versus this team. And secondly, you need to hope that Penn State Division 1 does make some mistakes in execution throughout the game. Especially, capitalizing on Dystopian Reaper Kaisa ulting into 5 members of the enemy team. Yeah.
It's true. There were a abundance of situations actually that game where the Division 1 bot lane misplayed a few of the 2v2s, ending in their demise. I think if Free Agent Federation can force them into those situations, then they win the game.
Maybe not win, but they can bring the percentage of victory higher. That's just probably the best way to describe it.
If my solo queue games are anything to go by, I think bot lane is the only lane that matters.
What?
Top lane doesn't matter.
What?
And mid lane runs it down.
ADC is so useless. I mean,
as a new ADC player who just started making the rule this season, I can agree. ADC feels.
You saw that ADC, the Kaisa homie was sprinting it. It didn't matter. The Yazai was the only one fed. Didn't matter.
Yeah,
there you go.
Are blind.
What's man?
Yeah, catch these hands, bro.
Oh, CRO.
CRO.
I see it work. All right. Are we good to go, Dom?
We will be good to go here for Pro Draft if any of the teams are listening.
Okay.
Waiting on the ready ups here. Now, we didn't really talk about too much in terms of general composition, but is there anything that you'd like to see in the draft phase that maybe these teams can do as we start up the pro draft?
Oh, they're banning top laners. Beautiful.
For the most part, I don't have anything specific. I do like the Jarvan is like a good idea, I guess, in that sense, where you can like abuse lanes by just ganking them. I'd like to see like something simple, maybe like a Misfortune Jarvan combo where you can just like press R and then, not necessarily someone a team fight, but it's a very easy to execute combination to champion. So that could be something you could choose to do. Apart from that, I mean, there's nothing like huge I can think of. And I just idea is just simple to execute combinations. That's the best one.
Alright, and just a update here, I'm not gonna bother switching on the graphics, but Mr. Lazy is now swapping to ADC. It will be Dystopia Reaper in the mid lane for PSU D1.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or bad thing?
Whoa, I can't leak.
Okay. I guess we'll have to see in the game itself. Oh, Kaisa.
Kaisa B1.
Pick up by Free Agent Federation. Grab the top tier pick, and if this is affiliate, I would assume we are going through the Thresh lock-in here on R2. Great combo. You have the Lantern for kind of some sort of get out of jail free card for the mobile ADC dive champion. So that, but theirs will be a different route to go with the Artillery Mage.
Good.
Rooks is pretty well known for his control mages, and Girth is actually one of them. So for the most part, I'd probably expect to see that go to support role. But of course, I cannot discount the fact that perhaps Sylvie Reaper can play in the mid lane. Obviously, the blinding Xerath in mid lane is quite ambitious. So we have to see how they decide to pilot and put those champions wherever the Pike locked in.
There's a possibility they saw the mid div last game and were kind of flexing the blind picks.
Kaiser Pike. Actually, Pierce on TP2 lane. You can if you get able to catch someone, you can just basically pop them for free. Kaiser Pike has very, very strong damage composition, especially with double hail blades, where you can just dish out so much damage in short succession and just murk them. Kindred, I love that champion. Actually, do think that's a very, very good pickup here. I don't know if it's good into this comp, but I think the champion's very good, and if you can pick something like a Galio or a J4, not J4 maybe, but like a Galio to assist it, I think it would be very strong in this game.
Absolutely. In Volibear, I was assuming that is a top lane Volibear for Duck Wings, based on how Volibear has been performing recently, but must agree, Kindred, very strong champion on the patch right now, if you can pilot them. Good damage, good heal, is good to some of the more OP champions like Olaf, and I like the Thresh ban, not knowing where the flex there is to go, but it's taking away that safety option for Aphelios.
It's true. Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Mooch a hardcore Fiddlesticks play?
Yes, it is his most played champion, I think, like last year and this year too. I think maybe not this year, but yes, he is a strong Fiddlesticks player. So I'm surprised that the Fiddlesticks something isn't banned at all. So we'll see how. Oh, the Moo pick.
Moo is going for team fight. Godliness. Yeah,
PSU Veil is saying that it says that Fiddle's terrible in the Kindred, so I can see why they aren't picking it. Draft Master.
Honestly, looking here for now, they had a blind mid and
the
playing into the Volibear top lane.
Now that's what I want to see.
Now, one thing that I'm getting a little bit concerned here with free agents composition, judging what they pick mid lane here, is what we were talking before: simple, easy, execute comp. That is not what we see here on our screen so far.
No.
Yeah, GP is hard. Ezreal mid.
The mid lane pick. Will this be
R5Z?
R5Z for Mr. Alright,
Does
so
he
they
do? Oh
said
my God.
Dystopia Reaper's mid lane, but this has to be a Mr. Crazy Zed. I mean, come on.
I don't know if you know this, but the three champions that the three champions that the Dystopia Reaper can play in the mid lane are Karthus, Zed, and Victor. So
So you are going for.
Okay.
It will not be Mr. Crazy on Zed.
quite an open secret, I gotta say. Yeah, the Dystopia Reaper Zed. Yeah, we have more, man. Yeah, you got GP right. Yeah, yeah. Why'd you tell me? Why'd you tell me this in October, by the way? Smile.
I said I wanted to see Free Agent Federation have a weak side top again and focus on bot again, but I don't think that's what they're going for here with the Gangplank pick.
I think they should not have drafted such a difficult comp to play.
Yeah, we don't follow logics with order. I like that.
I respect it. I mean, this comp is like on paper actually pretty strong, I'd say. Like if you're just looking at it straight on paper, the biggest issue in this comp is that there's no AP, unless you're going AP Ezreal, and even then AP Ezreal is kind of terrible. So we'll have to see how that goes.
Power.
Yeah. So I think like if you pick like a set or something mid, or maybe not set, but maybe AP mid, it's actually be a very strong team comp, especially if you can execute it. But we'll have to see how this game turns out, because I do believe that blue side draft is quite difficult to play, properly at least, and red side draft actually, in the contrary, is a lot easier to play for the most part. So we'll have to see how this game turns out.
Finishing here from PSU wanting to be relying, I think, a lot on the Blue Moon, if I remember correctly, from the Pro Draft round. Or I guess they do have Xerath. Never mind, they did pick Xerath first. So I thought they were going to be a little bit on the 80 heavy Blue Moon. Artillery mage in the bottom lane, going to be perfectly okay with that one.
Plus, Volibear does AP.
Yeah, he's mixed.
Well, it could be an AP Volibear here.
Duck Wings wants the flex.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Down for that.
Zero
And this
support
together.
at the end. Xerath by itself should be enough, but we'll have to see how that goes in terms of AP damage. I've not seen Mr. Lazy's Aphelios in a while. Man, it's quite alpha with positioning, so I have to see how he decides to play out this game. Maybe, I mean, I think if Blue Side was able to draft perhaps something more easy lockdown, I think maybe it could punish Mr. Lazy's Papega or alpha positioning. But we'll have to see how this game goes out. Yeah, you never played before. It doesn't matter. Smile. I still go on L7 on Vayne once. That's all I need to see.
I mean, I think half the reason Dystopia Reaper is playing Zed is because last game he kept getting caught out, if I remember correctly, and Zed has a get out of jail free card.
This is true.
Yeah. I mean, another thing is that he just enjoys playing Zed. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, everyone has their excuses.
Alright, so we'll be getting the game in about 3 minutes. We have a spectator delay here. On paper, what do you guys think of the draft? Name tags off, I suppose.
Name tags off. Honestly, it's a coin toss. Both of these are far from standard in the form. I am going to give the edge to Penty Division 1 just for the fact that I think they have a much easier time starting fights on their terms. They have the Amumu, they have a Volley Bear, they have an Artillery Mage like Girth where you have good engage, you can catch people out. Yeah, the Zed kind of throws a kink in things where you have to have assassination potential, but without a tank on the other team, pretty solid pick. Even into the Kindred Halt, you can force that up before the fight happens, etc., etc. So I'm going to give the edge to Penn State Division 1 just from team fighting. It's going to be so much easier to do, and judging from if we turn nameplates on for a minute at the end of this as well, one thing that I think Free Agent Federation really struggled with in Game 1 was being able to set up fights on their turns. Yeah, they had a few picks, but they never really got a good team fight. Even when they were starting to fall, they weren't as behind in gold. So, looking for them to maybe try to start fights up more. The terms can be much harder this game with a GP, a Kindred, Ezreal. I mean, you have essentially 3 ADCs and like a pseudo ADC S champion in game playing. I guess he's more of a bruiser in all technicality, but not a lot of self-peel, not a lot of tankiness, not a lot of engage. You're really looking at pretty much a GP ultimate everyone piles on, or a very good potent secure at a Wolf Elise. That's really the only way you're kicking off these fights.
Yeah, I don't want to see what happened last game where by 5 minutes everyone was down half their health bar and down more than 10 CS against their laning opponent. I'm talking about Free Agent Federation here. I hope the Gangplank can be aggressive against the Volley Bear. Volley Bear has a very scary full engage though. The Gangplank can negate with his orange thankfully. I hope that mid lane isn't just destruction, because Ezreal should be able to outrange the Zed if he's smart with his skill shots. But bot lane is where I want to see the action happen. That's what I'm hoping will happen this game.
Yep, judging from the first game, definitely going to be a high chance of that one. Of course, it is going to be Dystopia Reaper swapping up to mid. Gonna try to see if for D1, just get first, second on the mid lane page for the stat line. Gonna see if they can make that happen here, as no games other than this have yet to be played. We're loading in here to game. Nothing too super out of the ordinary. Is Electrocute Amumu, so might be seeing some AP out of that champion. Might not be going full tank. It would be a little bit of a spicier one for sure. So we get in here to
Big damage.
big damage Amumu indeed. Game 2 of Free Agent Federation versus Penn State Division 1. It's Division 2.
No, it's Division 1, guys. I think.
PSU LCS. All things
that's-
PSU LCS.
According to insider information, I do believe that Penn State Division 2, now the Division 1 team, did defeat Penn State Division 1 team. Now the Division 2 team in a best of 3 series.
I'm just
Damn.
confused.
I'm shocked.
I lost you halfway through
30
that.
seconds until minions spawn.
Either way,
Happens.
5-man setup here from Penn State Division 1. Look forward. Girth does not hit, but it does over to the presence of some hostile individuals.
Does Xerath get his Q mana back if he doesn't use it? PSU LCS,
actually
home of the
don't
PSU
know.
LCS, all things PSU LCS. That is what you are here for.
Minions have spawned.
So Lazy looking for aggressive.
Cancels an auto attack.
And
Right.
all the results from level 1, you got a Ward Ire on the red buff. So Kindred actually starting blue side, even with the invade. I don't really like this start from Kindred. Starting blue buff kind of feels really bad.
Certainly
like it
doesn't
will-
give the GP any advantages.
Nope, I'm just gonna be
It's all chat allowed, yes.
yeah, all chat is allowed. I just have the glitch right now with the client spectator where for some reason your chat never turns off.
You guys really troll. I have to go into. I have to go like deeper in to find it.
Yeah. It's unlucky. Although Missile is gonna free that's even after there's a few hits, but taking a full Cathian rain to the face, not necessarily what you want to be doing without auto-attacking the enemy AD carry. Will be Hines and Ducklings though, just trading blows top lane. Gangplank, of course, has a lot of room. Oh, Duckling hits 2 first and might be looking for the solo kill. Hines going very low.
Oh,
Half
no.
away.
Not a frag, unfortunately.
Almost.
That's
with-
the OLED I'm talking about.
Now, do you think we're going to see out of Ezreal mid a build similar to previous iterations where it is some tank elements, or is this going to be simply...
I'm expecting Thunder or Triforce into like.
Dr. Food, both for Gengar and Duckling did only full blue top lane, so only level 3. Also going very low. First blood in the 2v1 to Ducklings. They just did not have damage. Melee range of the Volley Bear is not where you want to be, Q forward or not. Blaze second guy will be gonna be fine after the great help comes in, but not a good start already here for Free Agent Federation. As that Duck with Apocalypse to die, finds the E-Shield and another kill in the top lane for the Volley Bear. Has to flash away, but certainly worth as Gangplank maybe down quite a bit. Pooch also caught out of the jungle. It's very low after counter juggling, and Dr. Pooch able to grab the kill off the greedy invade. Grab his red buff back as well.
Well, that's nice from Dr. Pooj. My greatest fear has already come true. Every lane is down a significant amount of farm. And especially the top lane.
Lurker might, yep, is gonna go down here. Our Lurker's gonna land. Long range Q. Kindred will grab the mark though in the river as a minor consolation. As you were saying there.
Still not a great position for a team to be already 3k gold down, with most of the gold being in on Ducklings. Actually going for the Riftmaker tech here, so we'll be the AP Volley Bear. Does do a lot of damage, but it's quite squishy, so we'll have to see how he decides to play this game out, this build path. Looks like it will be a standard movement build, not AP, since he is going for the Bounty Center, I believe, with that build.
Yeah. Should be
Maybe
the
into
Turbo
a Turbo
Chem
King
tank.
tank.
Should be the Turbo Chem tank.
Best build on him right now, I believe.
Oh, Hines is in trouble here.
Gotta make sure that happens on Hines. He grabs the orange, but it's not enough CC to cleanse. Ducklings grabs his 3rd of the game already in. Very, very strong here on the Volley Bears. Already grabbing play goal as well. GP without TP is gonna lose most of these next 2 to 3 waves. And the gold just will continue to hemorrhage out of the weak side top laner now, down already 1,700 gold in the individual lane.
Yeah, this is tragic for the gangplank. Oop,
Yep,
oh.
now Flaregun will please possibly some trouble. An auto attack coming through here from Lazy. As top lane, another dive comes through Hines.
Oh, no.
Level 4 to level 6. Duckwings grabs his
It's huge.
fourth of the game. Now it's very low though. Has to deal with Dr. Foods. He executes on him, so could find himself in some trouble and does the shutdown onto the Kinder to grab at least something in return. So a lot of gold coming in onto a carry champion. Hopefully it's going to go down to the Ignite bot lane. Fleur has to put out damage he can, not degrader in the mid lane, has a death mark on him. No real fallout damage though, so should be okay. Does manage to live through. Kinder gonna come down, try to help ward away the Zed from the very low Ezreal. Arcane shift forward as Zed flashes out. Moving to counter bot lane, dive on the Flurker. W gonna hit from our Rooks and a killing spree for the Xerath.
There's everything a lot of work here. I mean, it's very, very easy to punish that very short range bot lane there. Kaisa, you know, not the shortest range ADC by any means anymore, but cannot reach Xerath from any trade. And you have a scuffle going on.
Gunned
Oh my
down
god.
as well, Mr.
No way.
Lazy. Showing why Riot's 201 years of experience are paying off.
This is looking like D1 Unchained.
Yeah,
They're just
they've
playing
had it. They've had
so
enough.
good right now.
They've had enough. 5K in the lead, 6 minutes in the game. Almost
Tower's
had
almost
the entire
gone.
bot turn. Find another stun on the Flurger, who's already at quarter HP. Mr. Lazy has
Flash
the
in.
chakra. Another killing
Dying?
spree.
Nice this time.
Lives too. At
He actually lives.
single digit
Kindred's
HP.
gonna find him. No way.
Kindred looking for the kill. Flurger though.
Oh, E this hit.
Oh my god.
Not Flurger, sorry. Brooks. Find the E, but Mr. Lazy greedy.
Wait, he's greedy.
Like crazy.
That's alpha.
now.
Okay.
Has to kill
Oh
Lady.
my.
What? Are you kidding me?
I mean, I just stood up on that one. What
Grabs
in hell? Okay, this game's
another
over.
Kill. Oh my, it's 6.5k, 7 minutes in, you're at a... Normally we get crazy if we see a kill a minute, which we're already well past. We're at 2 kills a minute here. But we're at 1,000 gold per minute in the... Not just gold per minute overall, gold per minute in the lead for D1 as D-Grade are gonna manage to extend that
D-Grader's gonna
gold
join
lead
his brethren
for, yeah.
in the graveyard.
For the D1 team as he goes down to the death mark. Ezreal does not have the tools this early on to deal with a Zed. Dr. Food can try to salvage what he can, but Dystopia Rear on the nimble assassin can be able to walk this one out. Or does Monster look? Nope, just gonna go away. Could probably look for the chunk out there, but Kindred level 6 has the Lambs of Spite to get away. And yeah, this game not looking good so far. Not really what we were hoping here. And Duckwings just take a...
Duckling says ult here.
Duckwings does not care. Yeah, Matt doesn't get turn behind
Oh,
it.
this is
Certainly gonna go away if Duckwings can get around the turn. Flashes
Flash
just
it.
for show. And another solo kill onto the top lane for Penn State Division 1. As Murder caught out here also might be dead. Just little too much health there remaining on the Kaiser for Ardux to lose that one shot. And Degrader in the bot lane for an unknown reason. I think they are switching lanes. Oh, doesn't make the dodge away with the E. And I'm not sure why you're getting cover because the turret's already gone at 9 minutes in the game. Mr. Lazy and Ardux grab the first turret in the 2v2. Dr. Joe looking gets booted up and bursted down. Rooks goes on a rampage. Now Mr. Lazy and Rooks put something on to Degrader, potentially Lazy with the Gravitum.
Looks looking to pick this KDA for this game.
Yeah, that's the root.
Philios is ult back up now. They could look for something here.
Yeah, not very good guns for it. Has the healing off the Severum, but kind of not necessarily the gun you want to have in these situations. And I guess mid just forfeit as Ezreal now having things back there. Just 3-manning bot lane, rotate whoever dies out. Keep people here as Chenamal barely going wide off of the E from Pike.
I mean, I can't do anything.
This is
Yeah, Ballin has
hardcore
it back
abuse.
again.
Yeah, playing against a good Xerath is like one of the most frustrating things that can be done because it just feels like you're pressured and you can't actually engage on them. And If they had something like hard engage, like a J4, Blitzcrank, those stuff like that, maybe they could get pressured. But in this case, there's literally no hard engage to stop the Zero from doing whatever she wants to do.
Dr. Food may be dead here. Has the Lander's fight, should be popping it right about now. No, doesn't. He used it on the last engagement, so it does go very, very low. But turn mid lane, claimed again for all 5 places. We'll see. The engage does not find the Bone Spear on the move, but Arux finds the Kobe. Ooh. From the 3-point line there.
3-point line. Barrage. High trying to get some damage.
Grabs a little bit there, but more back on.
Oh my god.
Arux is bringing down the mortar fire.
This is one of those games where if I'm Mooch, I'm just typing all chat. Bear jungle wins, GG.
Jungle div, GG.
Jungle div.
1 KP and a 15 kill game. It's just crazy. There's so many isolated kills in this game.
Yeah, but Degrader might be another one as he goes down.
Oh my
god.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Okay. Gonna try to limp away, but there goes down to Ignite's high. Faced with the bear again. Ducklings, another solo kill. That's a 4-stack Medjai, my friend.
Cyberbullying being
drop
displayed
back
on
in.
screen.
Dr. Food's gonna try to do some damage, but Food does have the ultimate. They're gonna go to party time.
Oh.
Not Brock Badford found just yet. Land spiking to buy a little bit more, but Brooks continuing to look for the. I say poke, but it's pretty much death blows at this point in the game.
We'll be getting his mythic here, probably a Luna's Echo, I'm guessing.
I would assume Luna's Echo would be the buy here. No real tank to warrant from the Andres. And at this point, Everfrost, you don't really need that kind of CC. You're just gonna probably win the trade regardless.
I'm confused. Mr. Lazy trying to run it down a little bit here.
Yeah, a little bit of a commit. Does get stunned up and shut
the Pike?
down. Pike only need to grab a little bit more gold as well, so they do find the counter off the greedy aggression, but still 13k is the gold lead.
Yeah, this guy is sprinting it a little bit. I thought his KD was trying to get fixed this game, but getting more ruined now. Actually, ADC and mid lane KD are separate, so I guess it doesn't matter for him.
Good thing to note though, if you're on the side of, if you're a fan of Free Agent Federation, kill deficit has been going down, and the Degrader gonna continue to up the statistic. But we are still under. We just hit back to 2 kills a minute again, so never mind. My point is, I was gonna say they were doing so well keeping under 2 kills a minute, but we're back over. We're back 2 kills a minute. Dragon
I think you are intrigued.
Towards,
Yeah, Mooch really having some fun. Just farm his jungle, just chilling. Looking for an engage here.
Yeah, Reaper might be cut out, has the shadow away, but Flashboard Brooks with the auto attack going godlike, the double kill. Mooch possibly looking to dive, and artillery comes in. The CC just a guarantee.
Bandage toss.
And that's a 9-0 there. 25 stack die at 13 minutes into this very out of control game.
It's like watching those Zwag Smurf videos.
Burger goes down again. So
Oh my solo kill.
Yeah.
Also,
Rook's sitting
also
about
top lane
AP
down.
here.
Yep,
And Ducklings just chilling top lane.
Yeah, Ducklings just gonna probably solo kill Wolverine or kill behind and Wolverine in the 2v1, sorry.
Wait,
Ducklings on the kill.
Heinz just showed up. He's a secondary kill. He's going on a rampage. Oh my god.
Oh, Kaisa?
Kaisa has some damage. Ducklings trying not to take the turn here. Ducklings want to ruin the KDA.
The KDA!
Degrader eventually Arcane shifting in. Mr. Lazy gonna claim the kill here with the Severum Q. An ace for the side of D1. That might just be the game. As we have mid-top turn going down at 14 minutes. First inhibitor already down as well.
Health bars are too low though. Plus respawn timers, they're still way too short.
Gonna look for one, so Wolverine is gonna grab, but not find the E though. Maybe going forward, something over here as well with the death mark. Goes in forward, but is able to land her spike. Finally goes into death mark on the food. He's dead to right. And that's 2 more kills. Zaru continues to go legendary. Almost dies to the Ezreal ulti. Almost screws the KDA.
They're going for the end.
Yeah, they're just gonna go for the end here. Ducklings almost have the ultimate back on cooldown. They're gonna get another inhibitor. Degrader going very low.
Who's playing with fire here has no health and no mana. I should take a reset here.
Yeah, our is gonna go for the reset. Ducklings though getting a second inhibitor 15 minutes in. An 18k gold deficit.
You know, quite a crazy game here, you know.
You are going for gold here if you are inside of
Lazy
Penn State
making
Division
all out
1.
here.
Lazy getting poked out. Still an ADC despite how ahead they
Oh
are.
my god, the Breathmaker. The damage on that AP ball leaper is Yuki Dr. Mood.
But
Oh no.
in any event, despite how bad it looks, Free Agent Federation
Gangplank-
does hold the line. They have held their stocks. They are looking.
Old
Oh.
diamond hands.
That's true. They have
To the
diamond
moon.
hands on this FF
Diamond
vote
hands.
at least.
Yeah.
To the moon,
grab the
Burger.
kill on the Flurger here.
Oh
Yep,
my
but
god.
Mark Bob Moon's dead as well. They eat a hit. W going back with the Prowler Claw on Hines. Hines falls as well. W finding that kill. And it might not be a Mr. Crazy's end, but it is a pretty good reaping assassin. As Degrader gonna try to arcade it away from Moon to kill Mr. Degrader up here with the grabbing up. Mr. Lazy grabs the
GG.
kill. Emo slash mastery displayed. The ace comes through. And with
16
a
minutes.
43
16-minute
kill
slobber
game
knocker.
in 16 minutes. You're going to have what might be the fastest game in PSU LCS history.
That's a season opener, no less.
Barely get the FF in by the time, but 6:38, I think, maybe 6:40 will be when the Nexus falls, and that will be game 2, definitively over towards Penn State Division 1. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's a team to beat, I think you have found it.
I never doubted them, you know. I was always there for them.
Look at the damage charts here. Xerath doing 21,000 damage, and the Mumu doing 1,500 damage.
Oh lord. Coach
Coach
Cam.
Cup for number 2. What do you mean? Coach Cup? I will have to show my team who the coach is. Smile.
Alright, if anyone from Division 1 wants to get in here for some interviews, just hop in. For one of the team chats,
gosh.
we'll move you in.
Yeah, if you you know, if any of my homies want to pull up real quick, I'm down
Yeah.
to oblige.
Please come here, trash talk your coach.
Indeed, always good fun.
Me and
Catch.
message them.
Alright, we'll wait a few minutes. But any just definitive takeaways here from tonight's games, gentlemen?
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me
Coming-
go.
coming from the like no the season basically. I mean, like the signups. I was like, the top tier projects can be Coach Cap, because that's my team, obviously.
Yeah.
And Penn State D1 will also be in the top 3 for sure. Even probably number 1, number 2 at least. And the third team is just gonna be a turbo random, so it doesn't matter at that point.
A turbo random,
You're scared to say the name.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that on
I
stream.
don't know.
I'm not cringe.
Team Miku is looking to make a run for it as well, just saying.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Well-
I'm gonna drag Rooks in here real quick.
You better waifu.
Where'd he go?
The PSU LCS is an incredible, historic organization. We're going to get dubs every day.
Hello, Rooks.
Hey, what's up? That's how every game for us is gonna go, by the way. Just letting you know.
Hey, good games today.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence. Yep, well played. GG on what might be the fastest game in Penn State LCS history.
What is the fastest?
I have
We don't know.
no idea, but that
It's probably-
has
it's
to
probably
be,
this.
that was a
Now it is.
Find that out, and we're
16:30.
gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it this
No, it's
semester.
probably
I
just
think
this
you
one.
did. I think that is it. At 16:30, you almost can't FF faster than you ended that game.
Yeah, I kind of greeted. I wanted my finish some items and then get back in there, do a little more damage. You know, pad the stats. We
Yeah,
probably
it's-
could end it a little sooner.
Probably wanted to fix the KDA a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, after I
Sprinted it. a little
lagged
bit.
that first game. I got
Oh,
debuffed
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, that does. I mean, well, just overall, like thoughts on how the team is playing. Kind of, you know, I mean, I'm there, but like, I guess I don't know if the audience want to hear, you know, just kind of thoughts on how confident, you know, Penn State D1 is feeling for this semester or this split for PSU LCS.
Oh, we won't drop a game. We won't drop a single one.
Okay,
Easy.
All right.
words of confidence coming out. Hey, that's reassuring to hear as a coach of this team here. So,
I'm pretty sure you're not associated with this one, actually.
yo, what? I mean, come on, come on.
You made the pro draft, and that's about it. Okay.
No, but I mean, I mean.
We'll
Dude,
let you get a little bit of the glory at the end of it.
true.
Don't worry.
If I get second place, don't forget my name, okay?
Okay.
Don't
Probably
forget don't forget me.
You're
What?
here
Man.
for his- Devin is a clout chaser.
Grifter.
I guess one more question is that
Mhm.
yeah, in the first game, how was the team kind of feeling when y'all were just just kind of turbo running it down in some of those fights? How's the team atmosphere? Was it just kind of jolly, or were you guys a little bit annoyed about your KDA potentially being ruined for the season?
Honestly, really embarrassed. We went in with like a more joke mindset, and me and Tony flat out into. To be quite honest, we messed up a lot of the fights, like the early like 2v3s. We probably could have won them, but we just. I don't know. I don't think we were in the right mindset. I don't think we had the right mindset going into it. So.
Yeah, I think Tony does need to have more practice in on Kai'Sa probably, and also the Zyme matchup. I think he's not already aware of the feather placements too well, so just getting caught out by those E's quite frequently. So, do you guys have any other questions before? Yes.
Nope, none for me. I mean, good luck. Glad to see a very strong team out of the gates here for PSU LCS. Always good to see it in week 1. Very much looking forward to how you guys are gonna be doing for the rest of our super week here, as you guys are playing. You have a bye for one of them. I know that much, but the other team who has the fortunate opportunity to compete against you will be Monkey Meta. Thank you, email, for going off. Anyway, that's it for me.
Yeah, same for me as well.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right,
Yeah,
have a good
great
night.
to have you on here.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and have a good one.
Thanks. Hope you enjoy the game.
All right, that'll be, I think, pretty much it. All we have here for tonight. A bit of a surprise one here for the earliness of the
It's a good one,
time,
you know.
Yeah. Good time.
The day after the schedule release.
Yeah. Pretty
It's
cool.
still like 2 weeks to do the matches actually. So
We're kind of loose with this one, so look forward to more games popping up every so often.
yeah. So before we recap, I just want to mention that if you're watching the stream still and you're a captain and you want your game to be casted, there is a caster sign-up sheet in the captain's chat that you can just fill out, or you can also just message, like I guess Dom or myself, Devin. Like if you want your game casted, if you can't find the sheet for some reason, because we can try to figure out if we can get people to cast, try to get a timer or anything like that. So, Catalyst. No, I don't think you can cast your own game. I know we wanted. I know we're gonna turbo smurf on our competition, but I don't think you can cast your own game.
Indeed. Just make sure you guys sign up for game times when you get them to us. We're gonna try to find some casters. Have a lot of people, this year who want to try to cast. Speaking of which, I'm putting the announcement here right after the game in the Discord, but there's gonna be a casting meeting tomorrow night at 8 for all interested casters in the PSU LCS. If you already know what you're doing casting-wise, I'm not going to say it's required that you show up to be allowed to cast. This is just if you need general information or want to know what we're about or want to try to find partners to cast with. So some duos. Head on over. We'll hang out for a minute, talk about what's up. Well, if that's all we got here, Dan, go ahead and do the outro.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, the PSU LCS, home of the PSU LCS and all things PLC LCS. We're here for you. We're looking to cast more games, get some more good stuff going. Maybe community stuff whenever, COVID's over. But thanks for watching tonight, everybody.
Peace.
Bye bye.